Before you click away, answer this honestly. What if I told you that someone has been quietly stealing your dreams every single day, and you've been helping them do it? Not your boss, not your family, not the economy, not even bad luck. This person knows your fears, knows your excuses, knows exactly when you're about to give up. And every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," they win. Today's story is about an ordinary American whose life looked completely normal on the outside. But inside, he was losing a battle that millions of people fight every single day. Don't skip this story, because before it ends, you may realize that you've been fighting the wrong opponent all along. Seattle, Washington. 29-year-old Ryan Mitchell worked as a customer support representative for a software company. His life wasn't terrible. He had a small apartment, a reliable used Honda Civic, a steady paycheck, food in his refrigerator. To everyone around him, Ryan looked like he was doing just fine. But every night, after turning off the lights, he stared at the ceiling with the same painful question. I know I'm capable of more, so why am I still here? Ryan dreamed of becoming a project manager. He had watched people who started after him get promoted. Some earned twice his salary. Others bought homes. Some even started businesses. Every promotion announcement felt like another reminder that he was standing still. He blamed everything: his company, the economy, his manager, even luck. But there was one thing he never blamed: the person staring back at him every morning in the bathroom mirror. Ryan had a routine: wake up late, rush to work, complain during lunch, scroll through social media for hours after work, watch YouTube until midnight, promise himself that tomorrow would be different, then repeat the same cycle. One Saturday afternoon, Ryan visited his grandfather, William, an old retired carpenter who had spent 40 years building homes across Washington state. William noticed something. Ryan complained for nearly an hour. My boss doesn't appreciate me. The company only promotes favorites. Life is unfair. William didn't interrupt. He simply walked into his garage. A few moments later, he returned carrying two old axes. One looked brand new. The other was rusty and dull. He handed Ryan the rusty one. Try cutting that piece of wood. Ryan swung again and again. Nothing happened. He grew tired within minutes. Then William handed him the sharpened axe. With one clean swing, the wood split in half. Ryan smiled. Of course that one worked. It's sharp. William looked directly into his eyes. So why do you expect a dull version of yourself to cut through a sharper life? Ryan froze. That sentence echoed in Ryan's mind for days. Why do you expect a dull version of yourself to cut through a sharper life? For the first time, he stopped blaming everyone else. Instead of trying to change everything overnight, he made one simple promise. Every day, I'll sharpen myself. Nothing impossible. Wake up 1 hour earlier. Read 10 pages. Exercise for 20 minutes. Spend 1 hour learning project management. Write tomorrow's goals before sleeping. No dramatic speeches. No waiting for Monday. No waiting for January. Just one day at a time. The first week was exciting. The second week became uncomfortable. By the third week, his old habits came knocking. His bed felt warmer. His phone became more tempting. His friends laughed when he skipped late-night gaming sessions. You've changed, they joked. Ryan simply smiled, because for the first time, he finally was changing. Months passed. No one noticed. There were no viral moments, no overnight success, no magical breakthrough, just hundreds of quiet mornings, hundreds of small choices, hundreds of moments where Ryan chose discipline instead of comfort. One afternoon, his company announced an opening for assistant project coordinator. Almost everyone assumed someone with more experience would get the position. Ryan applied anyway. The interview wasn't perfect, but something was different. His confidence, his communication, his knowledge, his preparation. A week later, his manager called him into the office. Ryan expected criticism. Instead, he heard words he had imagined for years. "Congratulations, Ryan. The position is yours." He smiled. Not because of the promotion, not because of the salary increase, but because he finally understood something. The promotion wasn't won during the interview. It had been won every morning he chose to improve instead of making excuses. A few weeks later, Ryan visited his grandfather again. William asked, "So, who was your biggest competitor?" Ryan smiled. "It was never my co-workers. It was never my boss. It wasn't the economy. It wasn't luck." He paused. "It was the version of me that always wanted comfort more than growth." William nodded. "Exactly. You don't become successful by defeating other people. You become successful by refusing to let yesterday's version of yourself control tomorrow. There will always be someone richer, someone smarter, someone stronger, someone who started earlier, someone who seems to have it easier. If you spend your life chasing them, you'll never catch peace. But if every day you become just a little better than the person you were yesterday, you'll eventually become someone your old self would never recognize. So tonight, when you stand in front of the mirror, don't ask, "Why is everyone ahead of me?" Ask yourself, "What can I do tomorrow that today's version of me couldn't do?" Because the hardest person you'll ever compete with isn't the person beside you, isn't the person ahead of you. It's the person you choose to become every single day. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Because sometimes the greatest victory in life is winning the battle within yourself.